What is happening, people? Rome and Duddy here with another episode of the Rome and Duddy Show. I believe it's episode 11.
Yes, episode 11. What's going on? I hope everybody is well. Thank you for tuning in. Back from Cali Vibes, baby.
Woo! That was fun.
That was rad, man. That's like high school reunion. That's what I tell everyone. It's like high school reunion for musicians in the scene.
It really, really is. And it's crazy too, because, you know, you go to a festival like that and it's just all the bands that you've done tours with pretty much. So it's like, you know, a lot of them and you've actually become quite close with a lot of them. And from the Feeling Good with Duddy show, we've had so many bands come into the bunker and perform there. Like I've met so many of these bands through that. It's crazy. Like you said, high school reunion at this festival, but it's also a hometown show.
Right. So there's a bunch of friends and family everywhere.
Oh, it's wild.
My parents were there. Wild. All my best friends. And then let's thicken it up a little bit more. During COVID, we haven't even seen most of our homies like that in so long. Like even when we went on tour last year, it was like us, but I like saw you like a bunch during the pandemic. So it's like, it's kind of a trip. Like, you know, like I haven't seen Kaleo in forever. I saw Kaleo. I'm like, what the heck, dude? How's it going? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was like so many homies like that where it was just like, whoa, this is awesome. And then how the dressing rooms were like situated, you know, they were like that long hallway.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Like they were just like homies on both sides.
Both
like
sides.
Bands on that side, bands on that side. So it was like, you couldn't even like not say hi if you didn't even want to, like, or if you tried to, like, because you're just walking past all the homies. Like, dude, I saw the Long Beach Dub All-Stars, got to say what's up to Miguel. I haven't seen him in like forever. Crazy, man. It's crazy.
Wild. But yeah, that was good times. And then
remember what I did during your set?
Oh my God, you guys.
Or before
your set? Oh my God. So Rome,
Dude,
you know, when he is around and we're performing, you know, he comes out and he does Lay Me Down with us. So he's always side stage before it's his turn to come out. And obviously they give him his microphone. He's got his in-ears in, so he's getting ready. And he always likes to try and mess with us. So he'll say stuff in the microphone, but it's so not supposed to be on to the crowd.
Yeah, it's like a muted little thing that we have. Like,
yes.
And it all started because like Matt, sometimes I would be up on stage because of like maybe I'd have a meet and greet that ran over or something like that. And I wouldn't be there. So like Matt, he would go on like this closed talkback, you know, like private voice channel and be like, do we have a Romulus? Rome? Is Rome here? Is Fresh Goods in the house? And like, you know, so we just kind of like talk shit a little bit back there. And it's used to confirm that I am on site. That, like Duddy said, is not supposed to be broadcasted to the masses. And it was. Dude, there was like 30,000 people out there for you guys.
Oh, man. So his mic was on. And you know what? It could have been way worse.
It really could have.
His mic was on, and you guys get it, to where the entire crowd could hear. And I have a video of it too. I mean, if you were watching the live stream, you heard it. If you were there, you heard it.
Here,
and what was wild
right now.
too.
Dirty Heads. Oh my God. Headlining Masters. Jesus. God, really? You want to bring it down? Jesus. God. Oh God.
So you guys get it. That was that was that. But if you notice, right when we start playing, when the music starts playing, it's not half as loud as Rome was. And that's why you hear Rome saying, oh, you need me to turn it down, because his mic was so freaking loud.
It should have
and
never
it was in our ears. The whole band was like, yo, turn it down, turn it down. But we didn't know at that point that the whole crowd could hear what he was saying. And then
they're like, turn it up? Okay, we'll turn it up.
It was so loud. So his voice was the loudest thing of the night.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'll never do that again.
You will.
I know, right? What an amazing way to kind of just, kick off the year and then sort of like end the night, you know? I mean, shit, we got to see Wu-Tang Clan and everything. That was rad.
That was
Beautiful.
crazy. That was one of those sets too, where, you know, unfortunately I didn't get to watch their entire set.
Yeah.
We had some press and stuff, but I got to watch quite a bit. And it was one of those where like, oh yeah, I know every single lyric.
Isn't that
to
crazy?
all these songs. Like, it's so cool.
It's nuts how like there's those kind of bands where like you just have like this deep connection with when you're younger.
Yeah.
That like, it's not like you're listening to Wu-Tang with your kids in the car, all the time. No. It's like, but when it comes on, it just strikes a nerve. And there's so many bands that are like that with me as well, where it's just like, dude, I forgot about this song, but I know all the lyrics, like Smash Mouth, All Star. I don't know why. It
which was one of those for me. And I didn't not like this band, but it was never like a band that I was huge into and that I listened to a lot, but Offspring. And we played a festival with them a couple years back and they performed and I watched it and it was great. They freaking killed it. But I knew every fucking song they played. I knew every lyric. It was crazy.
Bro, we went on a tour together.
Yeah.
It was nuts. I saw them play for an hour and a half every night. And I had no idea that I'd be singing the entire time. They have so many hits. You're absolutely right about that. They put on a great show.
Yeah.
Super great really show. They're incredible musicians. And that set list is just jam-packed. You know what's crazy about Offspring too is like they've had hits from like the very beginning all the way to like last month or whatever. It's like they just stay having hits every year of their career.
It's true, man. They did it.
That's so rad, man. And it, you can totally tell that they write them all. It sounds like it's, just the band. And big shout out to Dexter and all the boys, nudes. All
right. So, and I'll just throw this out there. If you guys hear any like banging or rattling, I've got a bunch of workers.
People locked up in his basement.
Yeah. Workers locked up in my basement. No, but they are banging the crap out of my house right now. And it just happens to be like the windiest day in the world. And like everything is rattling. So throwing that out there.
And if it sounds windy where I'm at, I'm in the Bahamas, guys. So just heads up.
Oh man. So we got a fun show for you today. We've got, we're going to wrap up last week's Great American Talent Show.
TGATS, baby. Let's go. The Great American Talent Show. Another winner. I think this is like what, round 6, 7?
At least 13.
At least 12. Yeah. God, it's so good. Should we announce it right now? Let's play the song.
No.
Okay, let's make them wait.
We're going to get into that. We're going to answer, and we are going to answer some Q&A, guys. And if you want a chance to ask me and Rome Q&A, like we will be answering on the show, go to Facebook. There's a group for this podcast. It's the Rome and Duddy Show. It's a group. Join that group. It's just a bunch of people, talking about the podcast, Dirty Head, Sublime with Rome. And that's where you can vote on the bands who are in the contest. And that is where you can ask questions that we will answer on the show.
Correct. And if you would like to be on the show, submit your talents to the Rome and Duddy Show at gmail.com, because that is the direct email to me and Duddy's cellular telephone.
That's right.
So send us.
We have it linked to those.
We have it linked to those. So send us your talents. You're a comedian. You're a hula hooper. If you can breathe fire, if you can write great songs, if you're a YouTuber, if you play pranks on people, we want to see it. We want to hear it. So please send it on in, baby.
That's right. But before we get into that, Rome, it was your anniversary yesterday. Am I correct? You and Taylor?
You are very correct. I posted a video on my story where I almost said it was her birthday. It's so funny. I was like, everybody wish my wife a happy anniversary. She's like, what's up? That was so good.
Happy birthday.
We went to a tasting. Have you ever been to a tasting? Where it's like a full, like all the foods are like this big, but there's like 15 items that they bring you,
I love that.
It's actually really cool. I've been to a couple of them before and they're always really good. And this one, it was really good, but my wife is puking her brains out right now.
Oh,
she got food poisoning from something.
No.
Yeah. And the salmon was a little undercooked, a little rare. I don't think salmon's supposed to be rare unless it's like sushi. So, she obviously didn't eat it, but maybe a little bit got due to her. I don't know, but it was pretty, even I don't feeling a little gaseous, if I may say so myself.
Oh, no.
It's a good thing you're in Cali.
Woo.
But no, man. So, but it was a great anniversary. Otherwise, just other than that. But Yeah, it happens. Happens to the best of us.
Damn. Well, happy anniversary.
Yep. Speaking of Cali, that was awesome, right? Like,
what?
We went out there and knocked out a pretty badass photo shoot for
we did.
Got coming out.
We did. We had a really fun photo shoot. Me, Rome, his brother, and our manager Cheese. We drove up to the
Bronco.
Yeah, to the canyon and just kind of cruised around and found some cool spots.
Got super high.
Got high, went and afterwards and had a great lunch at, what was it? Rose's Cafe. Rose's Cafe. It was so good.
Yeah, it was in Toluca Canyon. Is that what it's called?
Trabuco.
That's
Trabuco Canyon. And it's a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it was rad. We went out and because we're trying to find like something in California that still kind of resembles like a little bit of the Americana sound that we're bringing into like this project. And like this spot that like Cheese knew of just really totally captured that vibe. So we were like, let's head out there. And in true style, we took a dope 1979 Bronco. I mean, that thing is packed with so much vibe. And
oh my God, it was so sick.
We rode out there and just kind of spent the afternoon in the sun, smoking some good stuff, some good times healthcare, baby. It's good times. Good times indeed.
It was indeed. All right. We're going to get up into this talent show here in a second. But before that, dude, Rome, it's Jack's birthday today.
How old is he now? 18?
It's my son's birthday. He's turning 10. Well, he's not turning 10. He turned 10 today. And
so
I just it's insane. He's growing up so quick. My daughter's 14. I have just 2 adults now living in my house. It's weird.
Wow, that's got to be so crazy, man. Big happy birthday to young Jack. That is amazing. Our jiu-jitsu prodigy. Yep. He's doing really well with that. Just God, he's actually getting really good. He was sparring at the end of his class. Yes, 2 days ago. And he submitted the guy with like a full like triangle situation. I was like, what? Like it was really painful.
It was
I'm trying to imagine myself in the shape of a triangle, and that would break me. With his legs, he was on his back, and he got his legs all up in there. He had the guy's arm and neck in there, and he just kept squeezing, and the kid had to tap eventually. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. It was just a quick well, what are you going to do? Because I'm just going to keep getting tighter and tighter until you tap or pass out. Which one? Don't come back ever. Get into gaming or something. But no, what's really cool is we are throwing him a big birthday party this weekend. And what he wanted was a Squid Games themed party. Did you watch that show? Oh God, yes, I did. That thing is amazing. So there's like 26 kids or something now coming. You have 26 kids coming over to your house. Yeah. Oh, this weekend. Praying for you, brother. That is nuts. It's gonna be wild. And I'm the game warden. If you guys watched it, so we got all the stuff. I got the full black outfit with the mask, and we got all these games that we're gonna be playing. And my daughter, her and all her friends are gonna be there. They're the guards, and they're gonna have Nerf guns. Wow. Are they gonna and they're gonna have the mask and everything? The jumpsuits and the masks and everything, and when the kids lose a game, then my daughter and her friends are going to shoot the kids with Nerf guns. And we're going to keep score throughout it all. And then there's going to be like a winner at the end, and we have a prize. So it's actually going to be super cool. And I have you gotta stream that, live stream that. Oh, I'm going to have all sorts of like videos and stuff from it. Cause we even have a couple, like the rich dudes who just watch and they have like the crazy gold masks. Yep. I have a couple of those for people that are like my buddies that are going to be hanging, like wearing those. And dude, that is so awesome. NFT without even like knowing about it at that time. Like, dude, that is crazy. No, that's awesome, man. Good for young Jack. This big 10-year-old birthday party. That's going to be nuts, man. I wonder if there's going to be any jiu-jitsu that just, oh my God. Well, that's what happens. You get a bunch of dudes who know jiu-jitsu. You get a handful of boys together and get them all hyped up on sugar. They're going to be wrestling. Oh, you know what the coolest thing is though? He didn't want a cake
Because like we never have like Hostess cupcakes or Twinkies at the house. Like he's probably had like 2 Twinkies in his entire life, you know? And we were watching the other night, we were watching Zombieland. I don't know if you've seen that, but the first one,
it's been a while.
Woody Harrelson, like his character in it, like the main thing is he just wants a fucking Twinkie so bad.
Oh, that's right. He's like searching high and low.
Searching high and low, right? So like we're watching that and Jack's just like, man, I want a Twinkie so bad. And he's like, you know what? He's like, I don't want a cake at my party. He's like, I just want a mountain of different Hostess like cupcakes and Twinkies and ding dong. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
That's rad, actually.
That sounds way better.
Attaboy.
That'll boy. So let's get into this Great American Talent Show wrap up. But I do think maybe before we jump right, let's want to answer one question and then jump into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's see here. Scrolling through. David Miller. This is kind of funny. David Miller asks, what's your best lounging around outfit?
If you could look at me now, David. A pair of like jersey basketball shorts, some workout shorts, some Crocs, just 2XT, and a Chicago Bulls hat, dog. That's about it.
Woo! Yeah, give me just like, you know, a pair of like sweat shorts.
Nice.
Little sweat shorts and, you know, like a tank top and some slippers.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
That's
it.
it.
Simple things.
That's it.
That's the COVID outfit right there.
That is. Let's see here. Let's do one more.
One more. That was a good one.
Melissa Mierto.
Ooh, a little Spanish Duddy right there. I like that.
Melissa Mierto says, what is your dream dog breed that you would own?
Probably something mad contrast. Like a Great Dane and a Chihuahua.
Yep. Ooh, that would be a fucked up dog.
That thing would have like all kinds of diseases, bro.
Imagine it'd be like as big as the Great Dane, but all shaky and cold like the
Oh, dude. It's like one of those dogs on the commercials.
Oh, it would be
donate
gross.
Now for just $1 a month. You can save this dog.
You know what's funny is like I've always been like a really huge, like I love big dogs. My dog that I have now is not that big. I mean, she's like 40 pounds. You know, she's an average sized dog.
She's mid.
She's mid. And
mid-sized sedan.
I love it. And she's just a full mutt. And she's awesome. I love this dog. But one dog breed that I've always wanted that is, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, is it like the Bernese Mountain Dogs?
Those are
those?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've always wanted one of those. Yeah. Those things are awesome and they're humongous.
Those are amazing. Dude, you know what's another cool kind of like giant dog too? The St. Bernards.
Oh, yeah.
Like from Beethoven, you know?
Yep.
That's such a beautiful dog.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this makes me want a new dog.
All right. Let's get into this. Let's start.
Let's go. The Great American Talent Show. My favorite song. We're listening to it.
All right. No. All right. So last week, or actually, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we missed last week, guys. Sorry. Last week was nuts for us with
Cali Vibes.
Rome. Yeah, Cali Vibes. And, you know, Sublime with Rome actually had another show last week, Wednesday, which was normally the day that we record, or you were flying that day or something.
Yeah. I was in, and that's right. I was in the desert.
We had a lot going on. We weren't able to fit one in. So, but we did 2 weeks ago. We held a Great American Talent Show. There were four finalists. They were 75 Days of Sun. Chris, I don't even have this up. I'm going to be saying names wrong. Here we go. Chris Spivey, The Hourglass Cats, and D Madness.
Yeah. That's right.
It was really close for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm. It was. There was some heat in there. There's some winners. Actually, there's one. I lied. There's only one winner. Can I announce it yet? I wrote it on my board.
Okay, how about this? We're going to announce the winner of the contest and then play the full song.
That is amazing.
That one.
That is the move because you guys hustled and you guys had a really, really, really awesome charitable type of contribution to the contest, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was every vote that was donated towards the poll, or every vote that was made for them on the poll, they donated $1 towards a charity.
It was them or one of their fans. Someone did, but it was really cool.
I think that's incredible.
I think it was amazing.
Yeah, so yes, we're going to play the whole song. Thank you guys. 75 Days of Summer. This is my dog.
75
people.
Days of Sun.
Oh, I love that. 75 Days of Sun. This is my dog people on the one and only Roman Duddy Show. Let's go.
Something in the eyes that's a little less evil. I think we're all meant to be here and to be treated equal. I love this life and I wish I had a sequel. The coffee is talking, the sun is present. When baby starts walking, we both learn lessons. Sometimes it's just great to hit pause for a second. Don't question the message, close your eyes and check in. Feel me, feel it, feel good. Alright, all good, one love. The day-to-day struggle will always be present. Dig deep and get dirty and find the essence. Reach your own peace and hit pause for a second. Shut out that dark side because love is a weapon. Feel me, feel it, feel good. Alright, all good, one love. I do a lot for my dog that I wouldn't do for people. There's just something in the eyes that's a little less evil. I think we're all meant to be here and to be treated equal. I love this life and I wish I had a sequel. Feel me, feel it, feel good. Alright, all good, one love. Feel me, feel it, feel good. Alright, all good, one love.
Okay.
I love that
Amazing.
song.
I love that. That's a really, really great song, and I love the name. Love the message. Good job, dudes.
Right on. So tell them what they win, Rome.
Oh, this is the greatest part. Well, you're on our radar now. The last two bands that have won, we've been able to put on festivals and kind of bring around. And, Duddy's had them on podcasts, and we've put them on a series of shows and stuff. So we kind of want to continue that, just kind of put bands on our radar. And also, we have a deep affiliation with Applebee's. So, we're going to be sending out our regular Applebee's gift cards just to, keep our bands fed on the road. So thank you guys for submitting. Remember, everybody, the Roman Duddy Show at gmail.com is where you can submit your demos. Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
That's right. You heard it here, people.
Good times. Yeah, no, honestly, this is one of my favorite parts, like, of our podcast is like being able to listen to all these people and like their various talents. And then like when you find something that's like awesome, then you like share it with your fans, and then you get their reaction.
Yep.
And then it's like you're able to kind of see like a global effect of what happens when people share art. And I feel like not a lot of people do that anymore. It's like they'll like find a song and just be like, oh, it's on my playlist, and they'll just like you know, keep it for themselves. But when you're like a kid, you like, you share shit, you know, you share songs. Like you said, like, bro, you gotta hear this song. It's fucking crazy. Can't remember the last time. Actually, the only person who sends me music to listen to on the regular is Jared, because he's like always listening to music.
Jared's always sending me shit.
He's always sending out music. I'm always tripped out by that. I'm like, I always tell him, I'm like, dude, how do you find this music? This is crazy.
I know people. It's funny when every interview that we ever have, you know, so they're always like, you know, what's some new music you're listening to right now? Right. And I'm always like, Led Zeppelin.
The same shit I've been listening to since I was a kid. Dude, it's so crazy. But I mean, so anyway, that's what's really cool about this podcast is, you know, there isn't a lot of new music willing discovery anymore these days, I feel like. And this podcast has a really rad way of just, you know, people share this music and your talents very like, you know, virally and naturally. So I think it's radical, you know? It's
awesome. I mean, shit, we've found so many cool bands already just from doing this, you know, it's been awesome. And we're going to keep it going and we want it to keep growing. So if you are listening and you're enjoying this, wherever you're listening, hit the, you know, subscribe button, give us a little rating or review. It will help us grow. It will help the show keep going. And if the show keeps growing, it's going to help these bands out even more that jump on here. And that's really what we want to do. So, thanks again to 75 Days of Sun, Christian Spivey, the Hourglass Cats, D Madness, all amazing artists. Thank you all for joining and congratulations one more time to 75 Days of Sun.
Yeah. Not summer. Sun. Yep.
Let's answer a couple more questions here that have been dropped. Again, head over to the Rome and Duddy Show on Facebook. You can join that group. You can hang out with everyone there and you can ask us questions.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Kimmy Simonian says, what's one thing you can't live with out that others may find odd?
Can't live with that other people. Can't live with, I guess, is a...
Can't live without, but others might find odd. I don't know.
Oh, I know.
What?
1 second.
Oh, he's going to go get something.
This.
What is that? I can't see. It's your background. It's not working.
That's dumb. Okay. Well, this is an old school Casio MSB keyboard. Calculator. I'm sorry. And it is.
Oh, I can see now.
Yeah. I can't live without this thing, man.
Wow.
I take it with me to every show. I have multiple ones because my kids break them all the time. But
why?
I don't know. I'm just always like kind of doing math.
Okay.
Weird.
All right. That is odd.
Yeah.
I'll throw this one out there.
Yeah.
And I could probably live without it, but I don't want to be in a world without these. Good and Plenty's.
The candy?
Yeah. Love those. And every time
it's not even that good.
They're so good. They're so good. It's in the name.
Well, there's plenty of them.
There's a lot of them.
They should be called Mid and Plenty.
Mid?
Yeah.
Do you think they're just like a medium good?
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Great and Plenty.
Oh, they just get upgraded? Dog shit and Plenty? Okay. All right. That would be nice.
Rick Royer says, does the 5-second rule apply when dropping food on the beach?
No, sand destroys food.
Well, I mean, and it definitely depends on what you drop. Like if you drop like a piece of pizza upside down onto the sand, then that thing is dead.
That thing is done. I mean, if you drop a beer, it's like no big deal, you know?
I mean, if you drop a banana and then the peel is still on it, if the peel's still on it,
it's half done.
Well, you can just unpeel it.
Any food that drops in the sand is done. There's no way you could put it back in your mouth. You're basically
what about what about a sandwich? Hey.
Oh, man. I wasn't expecting that one. It came in like a thief in the night, dog.
Wow.
That was nuts. All right. You bad man.
Wow.
Sandwich man.
Jennifer Aguilar says, what's the first thing you take off when you get home?
My pants?
My underwear. And then I take my pants off.
That's so backwards. Literally, like if I'm out and about and I'm in jeans, like I'll get home and just like, slide into some jersey shorts. It's quick.
Yeah, you know what? Like that is like my first thing when I know I'm not going to leave
we're not
the
leaving
house
again.
anymore.
Yeah.
I immediately like get out of my jeans and like put some sweats on or something. Shorts.
Who sits in jeans in their living room just chilling for no reason?
I think there's like Hitler did. I think
like who would do such a thing? I don't understand.
Yeah.
You're at home. You're not going anywhere.
Let's see here. Scrolling down. If I don't answer your question, it's probably just because we have answered that question recently. So, Angela Stone says, I live in an area that does not play Dirty Heads or Sublime with Throne music on our radio station. Why is that? You know what? I don't know. I'd
say ask your morning radio, but who even listens to radio anymore anyway?
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, this is probably most people don't know this, but your radio is programmed. A lot of it's already programmed. So there's morning shows that are actually going on, but the song catalogs are deeply programmed.
Yeah.
From like way up top corporate. So they're actually not playing any songs. They're already played. So when they're like, we're going to play a little Pearl Jam today. Here we go. This song is called Stuck in the Mud. And here it goes. And you play it. It's like he knew he was going to play that Pearl Jam song when he could go. So boom, there you go. Secrets out of the bag. I got questions. I got questions over here. Here we go. Let's go. This one is good. Oh,
this one is good.
This one is great. This was from, this one is a really good one. It's one of my favorites. What is the most fun thing you like doing with your families on a day off? This is from Jen in the Discord.
The most fun things I like to do with my families on a day off. Well, we love to go camping. Like that's our thing. We love to go up to the mountains. Like that's our go-to vacay, fishing.
Yeah, you guys are always in the mountains.
Things like that. But honestly, like if it's just like at home, and we just have like the day off and chill, we love to like go out to a nice restaurant or just not like a nice, but we like to just go out.
Yeah.
We love to go down to Seal Beach. Yeah. We'll go out to eat and then we'll go walk on the pier a little bit and stuff like that. And then like, watch a movie afterwards and just hang. Like, I love that shit.
Okay. For mine, it is a new recent thing. There are these little blocks, these little magnetic blocks.
Yeah.
That you can just like stack. And my kids have just been going crazy with them. Like you can make all kinds of shit because they're, I don't know. It's like some really like smart person made them. So the way they're like angled and the shapes they use, like there's triangles and squares. And between those triangles and squares, you can like make a ball damn near. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. So like you can build these things like these elaborate buildings and then put like, domes on them. And so my kids have just been going Richter with them. But it's funny because they get so attached to these things that they build and they're just made out of magnets that you hit them the wrong way and they collapse. And oh my God, the fights have just been so real. It's been like smackdown in the freaking playroom, bro. It's like crazy. Yeah. But other than the fighting, we've been loving that one. So thank you, Jen, for the question. I didn't really get any other questions submitted on the Discord that we haven't already answered before. So
I got a couple more here. Well, Jesse Rules says, what is the future of Feeling Good with Duddy? And you know what? That is a good question. We've been scrambling. We've been trying to figure out, ways to keep it going through these busy times. And Jake, leaving the show, he was a big help of, creating the content and, organizing the bands. And now with the Rome and Duddy project picking up, our musical project picking up, the podcast picking up, the Dirty Heads are super busy right now. It was just becoming a lot. So the show is it's not over, but I think for now, it's just, we're going to take a little break. We're going to take a little hiatus from the Feeling Good with Duddy show so we can concentrate on finishing these albums, the Rome and Duddy album, the Dirty Heads album.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Podcasts and stuff. Like, I mean, like, you know, in and of itself, just to not just do it just because, but to do it with intent.
Yes. I don't want to half-ass it. I don't want to just put something out just because. And you know what? Like, I feel like continuing on, I would have just been half-assing it. It would have just been whatever, because I would have just been sitting here by myself, just going, whatever. I just got to make a show. I got to put it out. So I'm not going to do that. And as far as the Patreon goes, I am going to probably just shut it down, because I don't want anyone who doesn't even remember that they're paying me to continue to pay me, because I'm not going to be putting content out on it. So I'm probably just going to shut the Patreon down until we get the show going again. But that's okay, because I'll be right here on the Rome and Duddy show every week.
Yeah. You just reminded me, I think there are like 2 creators that I pay on Patreon that I just have not even logged into.
Oh yeah, I got same.
Ever.
Yep.
I might have to check that out. I haven't even remembered about those people.
Yeah.
There's like the YouTuber who does like music stuff. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, no, you know, we're always scheming on our end. Like me and Duddy are always talking about like what cool new things we can do for this podcast and things to try and make like exciting. And it's definitely easier when you have, you know, some people to kind of work with. So, you know, between like Duddy and myself and like Luke, we're really able to kind of, you know, make this thing float a little more easier and not be so like demanding on the schedule. So, but thank you guys for, you know, having said that, thank you for being so patient, you know, and knowing like when we got shows and stuff, things get busy, we may miss an episode, but that is never our intention. We're always really trying to figure out how to, no matter what, make sure that we get, you know, something to drop for you guys every week. So heck yeah.
Yep. Let's see here. What else do I got? Sorry, I'm scrolling through. Chris Browning. More. Yeah, Chris Browning says, "Hey, Rome, do you produce music for other people? You know, like regular people? I think he wants you to produce something for him."
Here's my thing. I'll produce any good music, you know, or I'll produce my friend's bad music. That's the truth. I will produce any good music or I will produce some of my friends' bad music because of my friends. Yeah. That's just the benefits of being friends with a music producer. But yeah, so you know, it's pretty easy, but it's extremely hard, you know, like because music is so subjective. But truth is, send your demos to the Rome and Duddy show. If we like it, we'll put you on the podcast. And if I like it, I'll just send you an email and be like, dude, your shit's rad. Send me your stems and I'll whip something up. But yeah, so the answer's that.
Yeah. Let's see here. Michelle Ann says, what games do you play on your phone when you're killing time?
I don't play games on my phone.
Have you heard of this new Wordle game?
No.
It's actually really cool. And what I like about it is you can only play it one time a day. And it's not an app. You go to Wordle, like just type in Wordle in your phone in your like, you know, Safari or Google or whatever, and it'll pop up. It's becoming pretty popular. And this guy made this game and every day there's a new word. And that's the same word for everybody in the world. There's one word and you have to guess the word and you only get 6 tries. And if you guess, and it's a 5-letter word. So you just put any 5-letter word that you want. You just guess a 5-letter word. And then it tells you if the letter turns yellow, that means that letter is in the word, but it's not in the right spot. And then if the letter's green, it means
it is
that's where it goes. So then you just get, and then you have to just keep going from there.
Yeah, 6 times.
You get 6 times, and then it just starts to narrow down.
And what do you win? You win some bread or what?
Nothing. You win nothing. You just share it with your buddies and you can share it. So actually we have a little group that we've been sharing. Like, look, I got it in 3 tries. I got it. And actually 2 days ago, I got it in 2 fucking tries. That was my quickest and beat 2 tries. You would have to get it in the first try.
You're going to have to throw me some bread if you want me to play on Squibble or whatever it's called.
Wordle. Check out Wordle.
I need to win at least $3 or a gift card to Applebee's, Subway or something.
Subway.
It's like the shittiest chain. I'm sorry, Applebee's. I didn't mean that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Want to do one more?
One more question.
We have our meeting coming up here in 15 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Daniel Turek says, how long have you guys been friends? How did you guys meet?
Daniel Tiger?
It's been a long.
That's a good question. That's a good name.
Not Tiger, Turek.
Oh, I thought his name was Daniel Tiger. Dude, we've been friends for almost half my life.
Is that like 20 years almost?
Dang.
Has it been that long?
Yeah. Well, no, because I'm 30. I'm 34, so probably about 17 years.
17 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I met you when I was like 18.
Yeah, we probably just met at 17th Street Studios.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably where we met. Ron was literally living at the studio, like in his van.
Yep.
And Dirty Heads were always recording in there and rehearsing in there and whatnot. And we just became buddies and fucking 17 years later.
Dang. Here we are. Podcasting.
Yeah, wild. Yeah.
Dropping a record.
That's it. Hell yeah. Well, shit.
I think
that's it.
Thank you guys so much for another great episode and for tuning in every week. We love y'all.
Congrats again to 75 Days of Sun. If you guys want to be a part of the contest, one more time, send your demos or whatever it is that you do to the Rome and Duddy Show at gmail.com. We will listen to it. We will put it on the show and you may win some Applebee.
Hey! Thank you guys so much for being the greatest fans ever. We will talk to you guys next week. And yep. Have a good one.
Peace.